Welcome to Bonds News, your global window into current affairs. In today's world news, we delve into a spectrum of events shaping our world. Israel appeared before the International Court of Justice, ICJ, in The Hague to counter accusations of genocide in Gaza. South Africa initiated the case in December, arguing that Israel's military actions against Hamas militants in Gaza violate the 1948 Genocide Convention. Israeli government spokesperson Eylon Levy said on Wednesday, "Tomorrow, the State of Israel will appear before the International Court of Justice to dispel South Africa's absurd blood libel, as Pretoria gives political and legal cover to the Hamas rapist regime." Amid escalating clashes between the Israeli military and Hamas, doctors from the UK working at Gaza's Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital expressed deep concerns. The hospital, deemed the only functioning one in central Gaza, faced a decrease in staff availability over the past 2 weeks. Despite the challenges, some 600 to 700 patients were still being treated inside the hospital daily, including hundreds displaced individuals seeking shelter. Two Russian missiles struck a hotel in Kharkiv, Ukraine's second-largest city, resulting in 11 injuries, including Turkish journalists. The attack occurred around 20 to 30 local time and caused significant damage to the hotel. The escalation of Russian airstrikes in the past 2 weeks on Ukrainian cities has resulted in dozens of civilian casualties from drone and missile attacks, according to Ukrainian officials. Maldives President Mohamed Muizzu upgraded ties with China during his first state visit to Beijing, emphasizing a comprehensive strategic cooperative partnership. This move follows Muizzu's India Out campaign, highlighting concerns about India's influence. China, led by President Xi Jinping, pledged increased investment, solidifying its role in the Indian Ocean archipelago. The Maldives, indebted to China with $1.37 billion, faces potential risks as it aligns more closely with Beijing, according to World Bank warnings. Port Moresby, the capital of Papua New Guinea, experienced widespread rioting and unrest, leading to at least 8 deaths. The violence erupted after the police went on strike over a pay dispute, prompting looting, arson, and clashes in the streets. The government deployed the army to restore order, but reports indicate ongoing challenges in quelling the unrest. Al-Shabaab militants in Somalia attacked a United Nations helicopter that made an emergency landing in rebel-held territory. The helicopter, carrying 6 foreigners and 1 Somali national, experienced engine failure. The attackers killed 1 person during an escape attempt and abducted 5 others. The incident raises concerns about the safety of UN personnel and operations in the region. Chris Christie has exited the 2024 presidential race, criticizing frontrunner Donald Trump and pledging not to enable his return to the presidency. While refraining from endorsing any candidate, Christie expressed skepticism about Trump's potential rivals, specifically Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis. Christie, 61, suspended his campaign in New Hampshire, urging Republican voters to reject Trump, whom he accused of prioritizing personal interests over the nation's welfare. A powerful winter storm swept through the eastern United States, claiming 5 lives and causing widespread flooding. Over 150,000 households faced power outages, with New York and Pennsylvania being the hardest hit. Officials issued flood warnings, urging residents to move cars away from rising rivers, and ordered mandatory evacuations in flood-prone areas. The UK government announced plans for a significant nuclear power expansion, aiming to build a fleet of reactors capable of producing 24 gigawatts by 2050. The roadmap includes approvals for 1 or 2 new reactors every 5 years from 2030 to 2044, with support for additional large-scale reactors alongside Hinkley Point C and Sizewell C. Critics highlight concerns about project delays and rising costs. Ghanaian chef Faltu Abdulrazak potentially broke the world record by cooking non-stop for over 227 hours in a cookathon held in Tamale, Ghana. Wrapped in the country's flag, Abdulrazak ended the marathon with a salute. The event was deemed a national assignment for Ghana, and evidence of the feat will be submitted to Guinness World Records for official confirmation. In a startling revelation, 215 bodies were found buried in unmarked graves behind a jail near Jackson, Mississippi, leading to a community's disbelief. Families express anger at the lack of notification about the deaths and the distressing conditions in which their loved ones are interred, marked only by a metal rod and a number. Amna Nawaz discusses the distressing details with Bettiston Wade and attorney Ben Crum. Thank you for tuning in to BGN World News. Stay informed and connected to the pulse of global events.